Have you ever said something you regretted because you didn't pause to think first? Have you ever wished you were quieter, calmer, more in control? Don't skip this video, because what I'm about to share could reshape how you speak, act, and most importantly, how you think. The Stoics believed silence wasn't weakness. It was power, it was control, it was clarity in a world full of noise. Stay with me until the end, and I'll show you how to unlock that power in your own life. This isn't just about speaking less, it's about doing more and becoming someone no one can shake. Let's begin this journey. In a world that never shuts up, silence is a rebellion. Everywhere we go, we're surrounded by noise, notifications, opinions, arguments, small talk, big talk, endless, pointless talk. We are constantly pushed to speak, to be loud, to react fast, to always have something to say. But the Stoics, they saw things differently. They believed words should serve purpose, not ego. They taught that silence, stillness, and thoughtfulness were signs of wisdom, not weakness. And if you want to build a mind that's unshakable, a life that's grounded, and relationships built on trust and respect, then you need to understand this. We have two ears and one mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. Epictetus. This is the heart of what the Stoics live by. Let's dive deeper into what silence truly means and how it can change your life. Part 1. Why the Stoics valued silence. Let's go back to ancient Rome. The streets were filled with debates, politics, philosophy, but the wisest men spoke the least. Marcus Aurelius, emperor of Rome, wrote thousands of words in his journal, but they were written only for himself, not to post, not to impress, just to reflect, to understand, to grow. Seneca, a brilliant Stoic writer, often warned against excessive talking. He said, "Speech should be kept short. It should be limited to the needs of the moment." And Epictetus, once a slave, taught that silence was the key to self-mastery. They believed that talking too much often came from insecurity, a desire to be seen, heard, praised. But the one who speaks less often understands more. Part 2. The power of listening over speaking. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you truly listened to someone, without interrupting, without thinking of your response, without judging? The Stoics knew that listening builds power. When you listen, you learn. When you speak, you repeat what you already know. But when you listen, you grow. For example, think of someone you deeply respect. Chances are they're not the loudest in the room. They listen. They observe. They speak only when their words carry weight. Now think of someone who talks constantly, over-explains, defends every move. Do you really see them as powerful? Quiet presence is stronger than loud performance. Part 3. Speak less, mean more. The Stoics believed in the economy of words. Every word should serve a purpose, and too many words usually hide the truth. Seneca once wrote, "The fewer the words, the better the prayer." Short, focused, deep. Now think about our world today. We're drowning in endless tweets, posts, opinions, but how much of it really matters? The Stoic way is this: speak to clarify, not to impress. Speak to solve, not to complain. Speak to connect, not to control. For example, in an argument, silence can be more powerful than shouting. It shows restraint. It shows control. The next time you're tempted to win a debate, try listening instead. Let your calmness speak louder than their chaos. Part 4. Silence as a tool for self-mastery. Silence isn't just about your mouth, it's about your mind. The Stoics practiced silence to master their thoughts, to reflect, to observe their inner world. Marcus Aurelius wrote daily in his journal, "Not for likes, but for growth." That's a form of silence. Taking time alone to ask, what am I feeling? Why am I reacting this way? What truly matters today? This practice is life-changing. For example, try starting your day with 10 minutes of silence. No phone, no noise, just you and your breath. You'll be surprised at what rises inside. Peace, clarity, answers. Because the truth is, most of what you need to hear is already inside you. You just need silence to hear it. Part 5. Doing more, saying less. The Stoics believed that action was greater than speech. Talk is cheap, but action reveals everything. Epictetus said, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." In other words, don't just talk about being strong, calm, kind, disciplined, be it. For example, anyone can post about hustle and motivation, but who wakes up early every day to work silently? Who takes care of their family without showing off? Who helps others without needing praise? That's real strength. That's silent grit. So from today forward, let your actions speak for you. Part 6. Building relationships through silence. Silence isn't just about self-growth. It builds stronger relationships too. How? Because when you speak less, you hear more. You stop trying to win arguments and start building understanding. You stop reacting and start responding with purpose. For example, in a fight with someone you love, your silence can pause the chaos. Instead of throwing more words into the fire, take a breath. Say nothing for a moment. That silence can be the reset button your relationship needs. The Stoics taught us that silence is not coldness. It's respect. It's space. It's control. Part 7. Guard your energy with silence. One of the most important lessons from the Stoics is this: you don't need to respond to everything. Not every insult deserves a comeback. Not every argument needs a winner. Not every situation requires your opinion. Silence is your filter. It's how you protect your time, energy, and peace. For example, you get criticized online. Someone throws shade at you. You feel the urge to clap back. But the strongest move? Say nothing. Keep building. Keep moving. Let your success be your response. Silence makes noise when it's powered by purpose. Part 8. Practicing daily Stoic. Silence, how do you begin? Here's a simple daily practice. Morning silence, 5 to 10 minutes. Reflect, breathe, no phone. Silent listening. During conversations, focus completely on the other person. No interruptions. Write, don't speak when angry. Write it out instead of yelling it out. Let others talk more. You learn the most when you say the least. Silence before decisions. Never react immediately. Pause first. Do this every day. Over time, you'll notice your mind getting sharper, your words more powerful, your energy more protected. This is Stoic strength. This is silent mastery. Let's recap and tie it all together. Let's bring it all home. Silence is not weakness. It's strategy. It's strength. The Stoics taught us, speak less, listen more. Let your actions speak louder than your words. Use silence to master your thoughts, your emotions, your reactions. Choose stillness over chaos. Let peace become your personal power. In a loud world, be the calm. In a reactive world, be the stillness. In a world full of noise, be the silence. If this video gave you value, if it reminded you of the power you hold in silence, like this video. Subscribe for more Stoic wisdom. Comment below with one thing you'll do differently starting today. And share this with someone who talks too much or needs to hear less. Let's keep building this silent grit family, because true power doesn't shout, it shows up. What part of your life could instantly improve if you just stayed silent for a little longer? Drop your answer in the comments. I read them all. Until next time, talk less, do more, be unshakable.